my beloved, my chosen one. Why are your hands shaking as you read these words? Because your spirit already knows the truth. Heaven is pressing on your heart right now. Archangel, my child Michael says, you are right on the edge of something that no one else can see. In the invisible realm, a door is creaking open. You will never be the same again if you step through. But if you don't read this and instead turn away, not even angels can change what has already been written. There are 3 hours left. That is all. Do you get it, my beloved? This is not meant to scare you. It is meant to wake you up. There is no whispering from the heavens. They are calling your name. Now, God Himself sent you this message because time is running out. Pay close attention. Every line you read makes you safer. Every word has power to drive away the darkness that has been after you. If you click away or block this message, you might never find out about the miracle that was planned for you before time began. Now, before I go on, I beg you to sign up for this light. If you want to stay safe, hold on to this message like it's the last thing that can save you. When you stay, follow, and hold on. You keep getting more of heaven. But the chance is gone if you skip. The window shuts and the blessing changes. Now, please give your spirit some time to speak. In the box below, type one word. If you believe that God sent you here for a reason, and if you feel a heavy feeling in your chest, this message is for you. Type Amen to show that you are awake, that they can hear you, and that you are ready to receive what is coming from heaven right now. Please type Amen and let the angels know what you said. Archangel, my son Michael, can see what you do. He still has his sword out. Beautiful fire flames are going around the edges. There he has been, standing next to your door, your soul, and your bed, waiting for you to finally hear this. It's not just some other writing. This is not fun. Now is the time for heaven to bend down and pull your name across the floor of eternity, my beloved. There is noise from the angels. It sounds like thunder when they whisper so loudly as they fly around. Child, I can't keep this from you any longer. The Archangel Michael says, God's hourglass sands fall faster every time your heart beats. Now there is only one thing left to do before a choice is made, and what you did can't be ignored any longer. Don't worry about giving up, though. God is gracious. You can make something that was meant to kill you work in your favor if you let this message enter your heart and mind and fully understand it. Everything I have covered across this channel is now in one place. The prayers, the teachings, the daily blessings, it is all inside the Daily Miracle Manual. Link in the description. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. That is your name, beloved. Listen again, please. You were picked by the God who made the stars with his fingers, not by people or luck. Archangel Michael was sent to wake you up and let you know that time is running out. Why do you think you just happen to be here right now? Are you sure that this message just caught your eye? Not at all. God stopped you at the stop sign in front of the road, which would have killed you. But the sky isn't mean. God doesn't show you bad things to make you look bad. You should save yourself, he says. You can get better because he shows you. He does this because he still wants you to breathe in his magic air again. Archangel Michael begs you to do something, my love. He has been pushing demons out of the way, killing snakes that were close, and cutting through the dark cords that other people try to wrap around you. He says they still don't listen. They skipped. If they skip again, I won't be able to help them at the last minute. 3 hours are left. That's not a figure of speech. That's the clock in heaven going off, getting smaller and smaller. My child, do you feel it? What's making you feel stressed out? The heat on your skin. The way your eyes keep moving between these words. That's the Spirit pulling you into line. That is heaven's pull stopping you from leaving again. Stay there, read it all, and take it all in like water. It is, my dear. Now that each breath is different, you need to breathe more slowly. It's being watched over by heaven. He is standing next to you. His name is Michael. His wings were so big they went all the way to the room's edges. He doesn't have a weak voice. It's shaking because he knows how important what he's saying is. He tells his child, the countdown is over. Because of what you did, the line you drew in the sky can't be erased, but mercy lives on. It is the last thing that is keeping your fate from falling. When the clock strikes 12, a hammer hits the gate of heaven to let you know you shouldn't waste this chance. People miss some messages for the rest of their lives. Another kind of message can make or break their lives. This is the second one. Do you remember times when something made you feel cold? When you thought someone was looking at you even though the room wasn't full? There was no sign of fear there. They came from heaven and were trying to get your attention. But you skipped. You ignored them. You were funny at the right time. Archangel Michael has been told to speak to you in a way that you can't ignore right now. I can see that your heart hurts, my love. You might think this is just some text on a screen. You want to tell yourself that, but deep down you know it's not true. It's burning, shaking, and yelling in your spirit that this message is personal, important, and from God. You can't run this time. God says, this isn't because I want them to be scared. I'm sending them this message because I still love them enough to warn them. Right now, feel how much love is around you. It's not man's weak and failing love. Pay close attention, because the eternal fire will not let you fall when you were supposed to rise. Listen up, child. If you don't pay attention to this, what has already been written will hit you like a storm. Archangel. Michael can't protect you if you don't want the shield. They can't protect you if you take off the covering. If you don't pay attention to this word, the enemy who has been watching you will take advantage of it. Do not let that happen. Don't let the darkness win. This is almost the last chance you'll get in heaven. You can still hold on to the rope, even though it's getting frayed. You have 3 hours. If you are ready to accept the covering that heaven is giving you, and don't want to skip or wait, please write that in the comments. The warning is sent to me. It's not just words on a screen. It's a promise to the sky that you are letting your spirit soar. When I press enter to write, I get the message. It will help you stay afloat during this storm. Pay attention. When Archangel Michael talks about death, He's not just talking about your body. He talks about the end of chances, doors, and miracles that were written about you in this sentence. If you don't want to hear, those doors will always be shut. But if you stay, take it all in, and do something. Things that were dead will come back to life, and things that were broken will get better. Could you picture that? What was supposed to kill you began your miracle. That shows how strong God is. Let me whisper this to you, my love. Do not skip this, do not wait. Don't let anything else happen right now. Don't quickly read this. It's the voice of heaven reaching you, and you are the only reason it's happening now. Angels are hovering around you right now, closer than your own shadow. You can feel their wings on your skin, but you can't see them. The Archangel Michael's sword is drawn, and the flames on its edge are getting brighter all the time. After that, neither heaven nor earth will be able to open the seal again. Can you feel how heavy that is? The verse doesn't say anything scary. This story won't move you. This is a command. Your spirit already knows. That's the reason your hands are warm and your heart is beating so fast. The complete guide, every daily prayer, every spiritual tool, everything I've put together to help you grow your faith is down in the description. It's called the Daily Miracle Manual. Now stay right here with me, because as this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, "This is not history, it is a living promise about your future." Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. You can't take your eyes off these words. You can't run away from this truth because heaven stopped you. There are only 3 hours left, not 3 days or 3 months. The window is really thin. Still, this small space makes your whole future shake. It could either crumble like an ash tower or catch fire like a wildfire that can't be put out by a storm. My child, it's simple to see the truth. The sky woke up because of something you did. It wasn't hid, it was written down. The sky will always remember the things that people forget. But don't give up. Don't think that God lets people hurt them. He lets you out to save you and puts a door where there should have been a wall. That's why this message is the way out. Remember the times you almost lost everything, but got through it. It wasn't luck. It wasn't a mistake. They heard heaven say, "Not yet. They still have a chance. This is their last and best chance." Archangel Michael has fought for you in places you can't see, my beloved. Demons that looked like people you knew tried to tie you up, but he cut their chains. He stood guard by your bed as dreams tried to get in. Even though he has died for you, he begs you, don't skip this. Don't turn away. My final warning is this. Pay close attention now. Death doesn't have to be the end of the world. You can erase the death that was written over your blessings. The plan to kill your relationships can be undone. The death that was supposed to happen to you can become a resurrection, so loud that no one can argue with you. But only if you stay, but only if you pay attention. You can only do that if you really feel this message as if it were the air you breathe. Can you see? My kid, this message got to you because God still loves you enough to walk in the middle of your thoughts. He would be quiet if he didn't care, but right now he is roaring through the mouth of Archangel Michael. Last word, do not waste it, my beloved. That is why you cannot scroll past. That is why you cannot wait. Each second is important. It is important to count every breath. Your spirit knows this isn't like any other time. It will never end. I will not sugarcoat this truth, my beloved, because heaven told me to say it straight out. This message holds the key to your life, your future, and even your breath. There are 3 hours left. You are not making that up. It is not a dramatic line to get your attention. It is what is written in the eternal clock above you. I have been sent many times, but they keep skipping, says Archangel Michael. Still, they don't care. After a while, they still say, "There is no later this time, though." My child, this is the last rope. When the Archangel shakes, the earth should pay attention. He has been in wars that were so bad that his sons passed out. Before you told him about it, his voice never shook. Dear one, you need to understand that what you did moved both heaven and hell. It wasn't little, it wasn't hid, it wasn't thrown away. That enemy laughed and said, "Now they are mine." But God spoke up and said, "Not yet. I still have mercy on you." This message is that mercy. Before the storm hits, this message is your last chance. Do you feel like a drum in your chest? Don't stress over that. There is a prophecy here. Heaven screams every time the clock strikes 12. Do not throw this away. Listen carefully. Do not close your eyes. For my loved ones, death is more than just dying. Such things happen when miracles go silent, dreams die, and promises are broken. It's possible that everything that was written for you will end up in the grave of what could have been. If you don't pay attention to this, but God doesn't want that. He still wants to give you the crown He promised before you were born. This is the reason He has to warn you tonight. Feel it, don't you? The way your eyes can't look away. Your heart is beating quickly. The way that heat makes your skin feel tighter. That's not fear. It shows something. Your spirit is telling you, this is for me, it's about me. This is God's hand pulling me out of the fire. Listen to me again. Dear ones, the sword of Archangel Michael is on fire. It floats between you and the things that want to kill you, but swords won't protect you if you don't stand in front of them. A shield can't protect you if you leave its shadow. This message is the only safe place for you to be right now, so stay there. This is not a story to admire. It's a call to action. My child, this night will always be remembered as the night when everything changed. If you skipped, darkness laughed at you, but if you stayed, heaven rewrote your story in fire and glory. Which one will it be? Now you have to make a choice. Heaven is looking down, hell is ready. Dear one, you have until 12 a.m. to decide what you want to do. Right now, my beloved, there is silence in heaven. But it's not empty. Angels are holding their breath while they wait to see what you do. Do you know how rare this is? The courts of heaven, the armies of light, and even the stars are all watching over one soul. These last few hours have become very serious for you. Archangel Michael's voice is getting louder, like thunder wrapped in fire. They only have 3 hours to pick between blessing and curse, light and darkness, life and death. He tells them, I can't carry them past the line if they won't step in. His words tonight aren't soft, beloved, because you can only be woken up by something sharp. They were sharp like a sword. It doesn't matter how busy you are. God's love still flows over you like honey. He's still interested in you. He could have picked not to send Archangel Michael over and over again. He might have let the silence swallow you up a long time ago. Not at all. You can't skip this message because it will get you in trouble if you don't pay attention. He chose to cut you off in the middle of something important. God's plan for you is about to come true. Don't forget that this message goes on after you. Through the link in the pinned comment, people can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go. You can help this mission by buying coffee, donating money, or joining our community. When you do this, you help souls who are still trapped in darkness to awaken be freed, and be restored. He is not a poet when he says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." Each seed you plant grows into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. It's your turn now, child. Believe, and as you do, God will make what you let go of grow. Say something now so God can hear you. If you choose to stay alive, He will protect you. I want you to say that you have made that choice. Do it again, type "men" in the comments. Not just another promise, but a stronger one, to show that you are taking this covering all the way. The angels will remember what you chose if you type "men" right now. Do those words hit you like a drum? They're not just warnings. They look like gifts that are ready to be opened. Yes, miracles, because every time God warns us, there is a gift hidden in the call for help, safety, and healing. If you do what it says, the gift will go off. The box will always be locked if you don't open it. Please understand this. You shouldn't skip this message. It's not just something else. For you, it's an attack on your own soul. Michael, the archangel, has been fighting for too long. Too many battles have been fought for you by the angels. You've been too far from heaven. How could you not think and just swipe it away? No, kid. Now is the time to finally change your mind. Let me whisper this to you to help you hear it. But don't just stay in touch with you. Heaven wants to connect with other people through you. Right now, someone in your life or in your mind needs to hear this. This message might help them find their way, since they can't see well. That's why I want you to share this video with other people. Click the share button to send it to them. As you do this, something big happens. You will get twice as much of the blessing on this word. You will start to see the progress you have been praying for. Why? Because heaven gives you a blessing when you share the message of heaven with other people. You're not just giving things away. What you do is share salvation. You're warning them. You live together. Tell someone about it now and see how God helps you. Keep in touch. Don't let this be the only time heaven talks to you. If this word speaks to you, join the stream of these messages. As a safety net from what scares you the most, each one is like a rope from heaven. You think this is important. If you stay in touch with the source, you will only hear the alerts, doors, and miracles that are ready. Don't risk being cut off. This is your only way to stay alive, so please do something now to make sure you can hear heaven's voice. Click the button to sign up. Not just to watch a channel, but to connect with a stream of prophetic promise. When you click subscribe, you open the door to heaven. It will be okay with God if you say, "God, I want to stay connected. I want to keep receiving what you are releasing." Promises from the prophets that have been waiting to be fulfilled will begin to come true in your life. The things that were said over you will start to happen. Try not to let the enemy cut you off from your source. Sign up right now. There should be proof. Keep your connection to heaven strong. Take a deep breath in. Let these words sink into your bones, not just your ears. Also, each breath you take is counted. But every breath is also a chance to change, to give up, and to be saved before the seal closes. Michael, the archangel, is ready. Either the fire on his sword will keep you safe, or it will show you who you are. How seriously you take this moment will determine everything. Don't look away, do not wait. You can feel these last warnings in your spirit right now. They were written by heaven in fire letters. I have to go deeper now, my love, because the time is not soft and the truth can't be put off. From up there, everyone is looking at you and hearing your every breath. Michael the archangel stands tall. He screams, "Child, listen to me for 3 hours. This is not a suggestion or a whisper. Now is your last chance. Do you feel how heavy those words are? They're not going down slowly. Each line brings you closer to the edge, where you have to make a choice. It feels like thunder when they hit the ground of your soul. God doesn't say things just to fill space. He can move quickly. He's making so much noise because he knows there's a real risk. Dear one, you can't do anything more. It's too late to tell yourself that you'll change, listen, or decide later. The mercy rope is now as strong as silk because it has been stretched so far. But an angel can't sew it back together once it breaks. This is Archangel Michael. I have watched over them, defended them, and begged for them, he says. But if they ignore me one more time, I can't fight for what they refuse to keep. Can you hear that? Devil was thrown out of heaven by an archangel, but that angel says he can't help you now if you turn away. That's how dangerous things are now. So, beloved, don't let fear guide you. Also, follow your hope, because the voice from heaven never rings empty. Some doors look like they have alarms on them. God telling you that you will die soon because of what you did is not a sentence. He'll keep you safe. But he has already built a secret path that will lead you to safety. He is telling you that the way you are going will end badly. That road is this message. It's not 3 hours apart. This is the timer in heaven. You are being warned now in the same way that prophets and angels warned kings and nations. Loved one, this fire is marked for you. Just think about how many times you could have died already. The accidents you didn't see, the illnesses that went away, and the people who tried to hurt you but failed. Do you believe that those events happened by chance? Not at all. That was the Archangel Michael and his guardians watching over you. You are still in God's plans for this moment. They no longer have the last option, so there isn't much protection left. It's yours. What are you going to do? Will you stay until your soul is safe and drink every word? Or are you just going to shrug and walk away, letting the darkness laugh at the present you threw into the fire? You can't do that, my love. The gate is open, so don't do it now. Don't move. Pay attention and take a deep breath. Each word you read makes your heart feel better. Every word you read is like an extra shield that keeps you safe. Don't look anywhere else. Stay close to your heart. This message is the rope you've been praying for. Archangel Michael tells the child again, "Child, this is not a game. This is not a prophecy for someone else. This is for you right now. The sky is shaking right now, my love. It looks like the stars are getting closer, as if God wants to see what choice you make. If you want the full guide with every prayer and lesson I've compiled for this community, check the description for the Daily Miracle Manual. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. This is how heavy your moment is. Do you know that when one soul is tested, the whole universe pays attention? Because the effect of your choice goes beyond you. It will always spread. As Archangel Michael paces, His wings are on fire with a need to act quickly. In heaven, he doesn't move around much. When the line is this clear and the danger is this close, not even the archangel of war can stay still. He adds, "Beloved child, listen." Not 3 hours of waiting, 3 hours of deciding, 3 hours of sealing what will follow you forever. Every second is being weighed on scales you cannot see. Every thought is being written into records that do not fade, and still mercy is hovering, waiting for you to catch it like a flame before it disappears into smoke. God has not left you. You wouldn't be reading this right now if he had. You would already be too quiet now that we have reached the most serious part of this warning. I need you to make your last statement. I want you to write in the comments, "I choose life." Not just words, a decision. If you are ready to walk through this open door, join heaven. A final answer to the last call from heaven. Write it down now. I choose life. Let it echo in the comments as your choice forever. You need to understand something very important, my dear. As heaven talks about it, death is more than one thing. There is the death of the body, but there is also the death of blessings, favor, and doors that would have taken you higher. Not always your heart stops beating when heaven tells you that you will die soon because of this. It could be your fate, your name, or your chance. But God is telling us through this warning, I am not done with you. I can still bring things back to life that other people buried and fix what you broke, but only if you really mean it. How your eyes stay on this message as if someone is holding them there and won't let go. That's not good luck for your soul. It sounds like it knows this is the moment it's been waiting for. You asked God to show you something. You asked to be sure. Everything else is not as loud, bright, or clear as this one. Dear one, you can't ignore this. You can skip it, but it won't go away. There will be a bigger effect than before. This warning from heaven is meant to keep you safe. The sword of the Archangel Michael is not raised to strike you. It can cut the ties of darkness, but only if you stay in its shadow. When the strike starts, you will be by yourself if you go outside. If you stay inside, the sword will fight. Know this: God is not trying to scare you. He cares about keeping you safe. He doesn't end with fear. You can choose mercy, but you have to do it. The knock is now more than 3 times louder than it was before. Heaven doesn't play again unless there is a real danger. My child, think about this. In front of you is a door. Behind it is fire, but behind another one is a garden of gold. You can't stay where you are anymore. Now is not the time to wait. You can't leave because Archangel Michael says, "Stepchild, choose before the hourglass empties and the sand seals your path forever." That's why you can't scroll away. Your spirit is linked to this moment like a flame is to fire. Don't move, accept. Use these words as a shield around you. 3 hours are left. There's more than just the timer here. It's an invitation. To live means to accept it. A request to stand up. A call to live the miracle that was planned for you before time began. You feel like your soul is shaking, my love, because you know this isn't just another story. You are being told to grab the last piece of heaven's rope that is stretched across the abyss before it disappears into the darkness. The Archangel Michael is no longer in a whisper. The world is shaking because of his scream. When he flaps his wings, they hit the air hard, and he holds his sword high. Child, I have yelled, warned, and begged, but now it is the last time. After that, not even I will be able to open the seal again, he said. Do you feel that weight, beloved? This is not meant to hurt you. It is meant to wake you up. It has been easy for your spirit to fall asleep because of all the noise and shadows that look like light. This message, on the other hand, is like thunder that wakes you up and fire pours into your ears, making you wake up. There is mercy in it, too. Yes, right now, thanks. It doesn't sound like much. Still, God can change everything. In 6 days, he made the whole universe. What could he do for 3 hours? Please pay attention. If you could only believe. If only you wouldn't skip. It looks like this window is small, but it has oceans in it. Many miracles, breakthroughs, and protections can be found in it. You have to choose to stay under it before it closes, though. My child, think about the fights you have been through. Do you think you have made it this far on your own? Not at all. You have been carried, protected, and wrapped up. Before you knew it, Archangel Michael was there, cutting through the darkness to keep you alive for this moment. He was there for every close call, every narrow escape, and every night you thought you wouldn't make it. He is crying now. He is not weak. He is just aware that he cannot make you choose one way or the other. He can beat demons, but not your will. To my beloved, you must understand how serious it is. It is not safe to skip this message. It means giving up your shield, your covering, and putting yourself in the hands of people who have been waiting a long time to hurt you. That is why the warning is so strong and the words are so cutting. Because you did this, you will soon die. What you did was seen by everyone in heaven. They wrote it down. They still give you a door of mercy, though. See how much love that is to warn you, even though the clock is going out. But in those hours, miracles that you cannot even imagine are waiting to happen. Even what was written against you can be torn apart if you stay, if you receive, and if you let this truth cut through your God. God doesn't warn to put people down. He warns to save them. It is not to hurt that he exposes. It is to heal. Now is the time for you to heal, if only you wouldn't skip. Close your eyes for a moment, my beloved, and feel the weight of eternity pressing close to you. It is true. Right now, there isn't much space between heaven and earth because the message needs to be sent right away. Angels have come together. There are demons waiting. The judge is looking at you and you are, in fact, in the middle. Stay there. Listen and breathe in every word as if it were air, because it is. What you choose in these hours will either keep your spirit alive or kill it, and Archangel Michael will not stop talking until the timer goes off. As long as I talk, my beloved, your soul will not be able to deny what it already knows. This is a holy time. You have never lived a life like this before, because heaven will never open this door for you the same way again. Each grain of sand that hits the bottom of heaven's hourglass shines like fire as it falls faster. Archangel Michael's voice shakes things that cannot be seen. He adds, "Child, you have walked too close to the edge for too long. The people who are against you sharpened their weapons and thought they had you by now, but I stood between you and them. When they came at night, I pulled out my sword. Before they could touch you, I smashed their plans. But I can't keep doing this as long as you don't listen to the voice of heaven. This is your final warning. Do you feel the pain in his words? Beloved, angels don't beg all the time, but he is beseeching now. He cannot win because of how strong he is, but because your choice is stronger than his sword. God is proud that you have free will, and that means you have to make the decision to go under the covering that has been there for you the entire time. There are 3 hours left. The darkness is getting closer because it can tell that your hesitation makes you weak. Please don't let it eat up what God still wants to give you. Demons love it when you put things off because it steals your fate. But angels sing when you make a quick choice, because obedience opens the gates of protection wide and miracles come pouring in like lightning. Think about how many tears you have shed behind my back, my child. You cried out many nights, God, if you are real, show me, save me. Talk to me. This is the answer to your prayers. Heaven heard all of them. Heaven bowed down to answer, And this message is the thunder that shows he heard. If you missed the answer you prayed for, don't put down your prayers to those who don't pay attention. Death stands at the door. People who listen, though, will find life full and unstoppable. It is not about being scared. It is about picking. The message is strong, but it is wrapped in love. Love that will not let you die when you were made to shine. Love that brings you back when you have gone too far. Love that goes further. One more time, do you feel the sense of urgency in your heart? Do not be scared. This is a prophecy. It is your spirit waking up to the fact that time has stopped and eternity has come into the present. There may be no more words like these. That is why heaven says them over and over, hitting you hard. There are 3 hours left. Now, I want you to do something that may not seem important to you, but it is very important to God. Click the like button on this video with your finger. As you do this, I want you to know that you are not just liking things. There will be a flow of God's favor in your life. Every like is a spiritual message that says, I agree with this word. I'm hearing this. I stand with heaven's message. When you act on that agreement, heaven blesses your path with favor. It starts to open doors that were shut. The grace that was ready to flow now does. So, go ahead and click that like button. Let that be your signature of approval. It is time for God's favor to start chasing you down. Archangel Michael's sword is getting brighter, as if it is waiting for your yes. It will fight for you with all its might, but only if you stand in its shadow. If you move away, the enemy's arrows will hit you without a shield. As you get closer, your enemies will move away from you like smoke in the wind. You decide what to do, but not when to do it. The time is from heaven, and it only gives you 3 more hours. Listen, beloved, your love knows no bounds. God wouldn't warn if he wanted to punish. His plan was to lose you, so he would have left you alone. But he loves you too much to leave you. He has now stopped everything. He pressed this final warning against your soul by pushing eternity itself. That is the cry of mercy. The knock of heaven can be heard. Even as you read, you can feel the fire of Archangel Michael's voice. Don't close your eyes right now. Don't close your eyes. This will save you. This is the rope. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give and it will be given to you is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. Now is the time for you, my beloved. There is no way for me to slow down right now because the heavens will not let me. It is not me who is putting fire into these words from the throne of God. That voice will not stop until it reaches the deepest parts of your soul. Tell yourself this. Say it quietly. Feel it in your chest. There are 3 hours left. Tonight, the cry of Archangel Michael is louder than the storms. What is more, he is roaring as well, he adds. I have held the line for them. I have stood between them and the pit. I have drawn my blade when the enemy thought he had won. But the clock is closing, and I cannot fight what they choose to embrace. Child, choose life. Dear friends, this is the mystery of mercy before the fall. God warns us no matter how bad things get, He always reaches out and stops them. That hand is now open in front of you. It is shaking with a sense of urgency, ready for your grasp, but it cannot stay open forever. The hand will close and the choice will be made when the last grain of sand falls. Do not think that you have a lot of time. Don't tell yourself, tomorrow I will be different. After some time, I'll decide. Next time I will pay attention. There will be no next time. Later will not be there because your spirit knows this is the final call, my child. Even the air around you feels heavier now. When did you last listen to a whisper or nudge that told you not to do something, but mercy still reached out to you over and over? But this is the last time that mercy will be stretched before silence. This is the final warning. Listen, beloved. The realm of justice came to life because of what you did. It called for a response. The enemy was ready to call you names and demand your life, your blessings, and even your breath. In His mercy, though, God won for one more second. This message is burning in front of your eyes right now because He said, "Not yet. There is still hope for my child. There will be one more message from me. It's not a mistake or a fluke." You can hear God's plea through the fire. This is the thin line between being lost and being found. You will see death if you take one step. Death of peace, happiness, and hope. If you take a different step, you'll see life bursting out all around you. There is safety in life. My life is full of wonderful things. You can no longer stay where you are. There's no more a middle ground. Now the sword of Archangel Michael is white, hot and ready for your answer. It will either fight for you or be quiet. It all comes down to how much you value this moment. Don't think you can just ignore it. You can't push it aside and be safe. Thanks to the angel, it's now clear. If they don't do this, I won't be able to help them at the hour. My love, don't let darkness take over your life. Don't let your enemy laugh at you when you're late. You think that's not enough. Heaven believes in you more than you believe in yourself. That's why this warning is like a fire in your path. It shows that people still love and pick you and are willing to fight for you. 3 hours are left. You choose to live every second you stay. Every line you read makes you feel more and more like you're in heaven. Do not stop now. Do not go off by yourself. Let the words hit you like waves until your soul is safe. My child, heaven is getting close. They are looking like guardian angels. Michael the Archangel is ready. And God is telling me, please don't skip this. Please don't waste this. Please let this be the moment you choose me. When you stand at this gate, my beloved, it will not stay open for long. It is letting light through and flooding your path, but shadows are still grabbing at the edges, wanting to pull you back. With his sword as a wall of fire, Archangel Michael stands between you and them. Beloved, this is not a mistake. Do not waste them. Do not wait. Do not close your ears again. You could have done something else or been somewhere else. Still, you cannot take your eyes off of this message. That is proof that your steps have been stopped by heaven. Do you understand what that means? God cares about you so much that He stopped everything to whisper to your spirit. He would not have said anything if you were not important to Him. He wouldn't have sent His worst warrior to find you if He had forgotten about you. We haven't forgotten about you, though. You have been picked. This is not a voice that can punish. It is the sound of love fighting to keep you alive. Your enemy wants you to think that this warning is meant to hurt you. No, it is not meant to hurt you. What you did was real. It really did put people in danger, but God's mercy is even more real, and it goes further than the darkest claws. Every tear you shed, my child, was saved in heaven. Every night that she couldn't sleep was seen. There was mercy that wouldn't let go. even though your mistake should have led to justice. But mercy is now at the end of its journey. Archangel Michael tells them, if they ignore this, it will snap, and I cannot tie it back together after it snaps. Dear one, can you hear how final that sounds? Now is not the time to take chances. Forever is too important to mess with. You cannot say, I will decide tomorrow, because tomorrow doesn't exist. It's only now still love. What good things could still happen at that time? Think about Lazarus. He had been dead for 4 days, but God brought him back to life right away. Don't forget about the thief who died on the cross. He made it to paradise even though he was barely alive. Don't forget the storm at sea. Jesus put an end to it right away. If he could work that fast, what could he do for you in 3 hours? Don't forget how strong mercy can be while it's still alive. Thank you very much. Heaven is waiting for your answer. There are groups of angels who have stopped moving and are looking at you. They want to sing forever to celebrate your yes and get the word out about your surrender. There are demons waiting at the edge. If you turn away or skip, they will laugh like thieves, but then they will be quiet. Do not make them happy. Do not let them finish what you're saying. Archangel Michael's voice is rough and hot as he talks again. Don't go near the light. Don't pull out your sword. Don't move on from now on. Loved ones, now is the time to make your choice. You need to understand, my love, that time is going by faster. The sand is still going down. The time has not changed. Heaven is pulling you in and telling you not to miss this chance. Because Archangel Michael's wings are so spread out, you can't see what's behind you. The fire and scream, he makes us stronger. Pay attention, kid. These are the last warnings. You can no longer play with this. Choose life now, before it's too late and death takes everything away. When heaven says something like this, you know the danger is real. You can't see the changes that are happening yet. The enemy wouldn't be scared of you if you weren't important. But you are. A whole kingdom will shake at your name. This is the reason why light and dark are fighting now for you. 3 hours are left. You will never forget those words. These things will stay with you, even if you try to forget about them. You'll feel the echo for 3 hours, not to scare you, but to remind you that the end of time is not far away. My child, think about the times you were supposed to be gone already. The accident that almost killed you, the sickness that nearly killed you, that betrayal should have killed you, but you're still here. Why? Because God kept you alive for this very important message, very warning, key moment. Can't you see the love that's hidden in this need? In order to punish you, God would have kept quiet. He didn't want to leave you because he sent his archangel. Even though love is screaming at you tonight through the fire, pray that you don't skip, put off, or give up life while it's freely yours. It's time now. It's kindness on a timer. When the clock strikes 12, the window will close. Even though it's open, things can still change. Chains can break. You can get rid of curses. You can change your fate. Even death can be changed. That's the miracle right now. When Archangel Michael gets close, his words are like thunder. Child, I will fight for you if you let me. I will protect you if you stay under me. But I can't cover you if you leave. The enemy will hit me where I was stopping him if you don't do this. Choose now. The skies are clear. Loved one, don't mess this up. This is not fun. It's not a mistake. This isn't just a list of words. What separates those who are saved from those who are lost? What separates those who are alive from those who are dying? What separates those who are safe from those who are not? It's where you stand. Read, stay, and take it all in. Like a fire shield, wrap yourself in the truth. Don't let something else take your attention away. Heaven writes your name over and over again to protect you when you decide to stay. Every second is holy. It will always be a choice. Loved one, you still have time if you would just stop wasting it. I can feel the pull in your spirit. My love, you do not wish to see. You try to tell yourself that these are just words, but you can't get rid of them. That's not just a happy accident. There is a voice in your soul telling you that this moment was planned before you were born. Do not throw them away. Michael, the archangel, is getting close. Even though it looks like his eyes are on fire, they are really sad. Feel sad because too many people have heard the last warning and still left. Weep because he knows what will happen to people who don't listen to the cry of heaven. He adds, "Child, I am fighting for you right now, but even my sword cannot hold back the tide if you choose to step into it. Choose wisely. Choose now." Think about how patient God has been with you, beloved. He didn't hit you when you fell. He didn't leave you when you got lost. He didn't erase your name when you were not sure. He watched instead. He held out. He showed mercy over and over, but mercy has an edge, and you are on it right now. There are 3 hours left. It is not meant to scare you. It is meant to wake you up from the trance that noise and life have put you in. You cannot ignore the alarm clock of heaven, which is ringing so loudly, but alarms don't go off all the time. If you don't speak up, they stop talking. Rise, beloved. Do not stay asleep when the sky is rumbling. You don't have more time, despite what the enemy may say. The window is open for now, but it will not stay that way. There is always a sharp edge to God's warnings, because he knows the danger is right outside your door. Archangel Michael says it again. I killed the demons that came to get you. I have stopped people from cursing over you. Other people tried to bind your feet with chains, but I broke them. However, I cannot make you believe what I say. If you reject me, I cannot hide it. You leave me if you leave this. Do you understand how heavy that is, beloved? The angel who has watched over you since birth and fought battles you didn't even know existed is telling you that he cannot protect you if you skip this. This is the end of everything. Miracles will come from ashes if you give up. Chains will break if you listen. If you stay, destiny will bloom again. The enemy wants you to not see this, but tonight heaven took off the blindfold. I want you to let your heart soften. Feel free to cry if you need to. Do not fight the pull. It is life itself reaching out to you. You asked God for a sign. This is the sign. You asked for an answer. That is the answer. You begged for help. This is help, but rescue needs to be connected, so I will ask you again. Click the subscribe button right now if you haven't already. Make a deal with heaven about it. It should be the thing that holds you to every word God wants to say about your future. It is not enough to just join a community when you subscribe. With prophetic timing, you are moving into alignment. I am ready for the next word. You tell God. I am ready for the next voice message. I am ready for the next huge event. Don't let this be the last time that heaven talks to you. Sign up now to make sure you have a spot under the open window of blessing. This is help, not to ask, not to wait, and not to argue. You have 3 hours to make up your mind. Give up and step into the covering that has been after you your whole life. Heaven is waiting with bated breath to see what you decide. One last thing I need you to do before you leave. Please spread this message, not because the video wants more views, but because this word is important to someone you know. Right now, the Holy Spirit is making you think of someone, a friend, a family member, a co-worker, someone who is going down the wrong path and doesn't even know it. Send this to them. I declare that the anointing on this word will multiply in your life as you do so. The breakthrough you have been looking for will start to happen. You will begin to break free from the chains that have been holding you back. Why? Because when you offer deliverance to others, Heaven offers deliverance to you. It is not just a video you share. You are sharing a way to stay alive. You are giving a warning. What you are doing is a miracle. Press the share button now. Send it to them. Keep an eye on what God does for you. Have a nice trip. The time is running out, but your fate is already set. Amen. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He is extending his hand and inviting you into a protected high vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you will not just receive blessings. They will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. If you to deepen your connection, join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. But your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.